Trading and investing. You've heard both words 100 times, and most of the time people use them like they mean the same thing. They don't. One is about minutes and weeks, and the other is about years. Ever wondered which one is right for you? We're here to help.
In investing, there's no called strikes.
Buying gold and land. Investing in alternative investments as well as stocks.
And invested in something completely different.
Well, you just keep looking at the facts. I mean, you're looking at a business. That's the important thing.
NVIDIA. Everybody is hinging so much of the AI bet on NVIDIA.
21 million shares already.
Wow, and we are not even 3 minutes in.
So we're constantly investing in our systems to stay at the forefront of technology.
At Equiti, we're all about making sure you have the right financial tools for your personal strategy. So before you put money on the market, let's talk about the basics of trading and investing in simple terms. But wait, before we get started, please remember this is financial education, but it's not financial advice. So what's the difference between trading and investing? Trading is short-term, investing is long-term. That's the spine of it, and everything else hangs off that. When you trade, you're trying to act on price moves over minutes, hours, days, or a few weeks. You're in, you've got a plan, and you're out. When you invest, you're buying something and holding it for months or years, betting it's going over time. Same markets, often the same assets, completely different intention. A trader asks, where might this move next? An investor asks, where might this move in 5 years? Neither question is smarter than the other. They're just different jobs. So what's better for beginners, trading or investing? This is the question everyone really wants answered. So let me be straight with you. Neither one is really better. They suit different people and different goals. A lot of people choose to do both so they can diversify their risk profiles, but we'll explain that in more detail later. Simply put, trading asks for more time, more attention, and a steadier head. Because you're making more quick decisions and you're closer to short-term ups and downs. It means there is no potential for high returns, but that also means there is a higher risk in return. Investing asks for patience and the ability to leave things alone, which sounds easy, but doesn't always feel that way. So the honest answer isn't pick the better one. It's pick the one that fits how much time you have, how often you want to make decisions, and how you handle seeing prices move. We'll come back to that at the end. What can you trade or invest in? Let's make this concrete, because the markets is a vague phrase. Both trading and investing can cover access to similar products. For example, investing in stocks means you own the underlying asset, which means you can take the dividends. But trading stocks means you can take a position on whether something goes up or down, then close it to make your profit or loss. You can take a position on individual shares, like a single company. You can use ETFs, which bundle lots of things together in one basket. There's Forex, which is currencies traded in pairs, one against another. There are commodities like gold and oil, which move on supply, demand, and world events. There are indices, which track a whole group of companies at once, like the big US benchmark. And there are futures, which are contracts tied to a price at a set time ahead. Many trading products use leverage, which can grow both gains and losses, so they tend to suit people who want to be hands-on and are comfortable with shorter holding periods and more frequent decisions. Investing products are typically more long-term, and popular products are cash equities, physical commodities like buying gold bars, and managed investing. So how much money do you need to start? With investing, it can range from as little as $100 to hundreds of thousands of dollars depending on the product. A low-cost example is buying gold or silver bars by the gram, which can cost as little as a pair of AirPods. Trading accounts can also cost less than most people think. You can often start small with no minimum deposit account. A common, sensible starting point is to decide how much you're willing to risk on any single trade and keep it to a small slice of your account. Lots of people use something like 0.5% to 2% per trade. The point isn't the exact number, it's just leaving yourself a buffer in case markets move unexpectedly. You should also check on fees for withdrawals or swap fees, keeping trades open overnight or weekends, as this can impact your overall account balance. So the better question than how much do I need is how much am I comfortable risking per decision, and can I stick to that? Get that habit early and your future self will thank you. Trading versus investing, which one suits you? Alright, the self-check I promised. Ask yourself 3 quick things. 1. How much time can you actually give this each week? Honestly. 2. Do you enjoy making frequent decisions, or would you rather set something up and just leave it? 3. How do you feel when you see a price drop, restless or relaxed? So if you've got limited time, prefer fewer decisions, and dropping prices don't rattle you much, the long-term investing mindset probably fits better. If you've got time, you like being hands-on, and you can stay calm through quick swings, the trading side might suit you. And here's the part that nobody says out loud. You're allowed to do a bit of both, as long as you keep them separate in your head and in your plan. The difficulty is blurring the two, holding a losing trade for years and calling it an investment because you don't want to admit it went wrong. So that's the difference. Trading is a short game, investing is a long game. And the smartest move is matching the game to your actual life, not to whatever looked exciting online. If you want to go deeper, there's a full beginner's guide linked in the description. Have a think about which one fits you, and we'll see you in the next one. This is Farah Bilagad checking out.